Okay, so when you look at your problem, look for keywords. A sundae costs $2.75 plus 85 cents per topping. Okay, so that's a plus. Remember, that's times. So $2.75 plus 85 cents per topping. Now you have $8 to spend, so that's the most. So it has to be less than or equal to 8. Okay. So on your calculator, delete 6. So you have 2.75 plus 85 cents. Oops. Make sure you do the 85 cents, and I have to use X. And then control, I don't want to do equal, so control equal, less than or equal to, and then 8, and then hit enter. Now, you'll do menu 5-1, okay? So the answer is 6.18. Now, look at which way it's going. It's shaded this way. So since it's shaded that way, I am going to use this symbol right here, okay? So that's the symbol that I'm going to use. So X is less than or equal to because of this line. So since there's a line, you gotta make sure you have a line down here. So X is less than or equal to 6.18, 6/1800. Okay? Number 2, Sarah earns $80 driving neighborhood for kids plus 95 for every painting. Okay? So you've got 80 plus 95 for every, remember that's times, for every painting. Now she wants to earn no less than 350. So no less than is going to be greater than or equal to 350. Okay? So again, in your calculator, control dock, go to 2, delete 6, and I'm going to say 80 plus 95x, and then control equal, greater than or equal to, and then 350. Enter. Now do menu 5-1, and it is 2.84, so 2.84. Okay, and you have your X. Now some of you get confused. Remember, if it's shaded that way, then you're going to use this symbol right here. So you're going to use greater than or equal to. Now, it's greater than if it has a line underneath it, like this one does. I've got to put a line underneath it. Okay, so that's greater than or equal to 2.84. Number 3, Sage lost her earphones on the bus and needs to buy more. She already has 35 saved, but the earphones cost $115. She plans on designing and selling fabric headbands to earn the rest. She has enough money to make 20 headbands. Okay, now she wants to buy the headphones. Okay, so she has money, and then she is going to sell headbands, and that's how she's going to get money. And with all that money, she wants to be able to buy, to have money to buy earbuds or earphones. Okay, so how much money does she have? She has 35, and she is going to sell money by doing 20 headbands. So she gets $20 for each headband. Okay, so each headband is $20. So that's 20 times 8 equals the headphones. This is the total right here. So 115 is the total. Now you can put that in your calculator. Alright, so control dock, and then go to 2, and then delete 6. We got 35 plus 20, and then use X, and then control equal. Ooh, now on this one, I'm not going to do the equal. I want it to be, now it could, you could say that, but I want to have at least 115. So I want it to be greater or equal to 15. So if she has more than 115, that's great. But she needs at least 115. So now do menu 5-1, and that's 4. So she needs to make 4 headbands or more, okay? And number 4, all you have to do is graph this one. okay? So that's all you have to do is graph it. So Control Doc, go to 2, delete 6, and you've got 8x, Control equal, and you've got greater than or equal to 2x plus 6, enter. And then do menu 5-1, and you've got the answer of 1. So you've got x and you've got 1. Notice it's shaded this way. So if it's shaded that way, remember that you're going to use this inequality right there. Okay, and since there's a line, I put a line underneath it. So greater than or equal to 1. Okay, on number 5. Now this one, if I look at it carefully, the equation is already there for me, which is so great. So I'm going to write that down, 1 and 29 hundredths, parentheses m minus 25, close parentheses, plus 14 and a 99 hundredths less than or equal to t. Now, look what it tells me. It tells me what t is. T is the monthly spending limit, okay? And m is the total movies. Now look what it tells me. This right here, what is 30? 30 is monthly spending, which is this one. So it goes in place of, that's going to go in place of T. So right here, the T, I'm going to erase T, and in the place, I'm going to put 30. Then I can graph that. So Control Doc, and then 2, delete 6, and I'm going to type it in just like it looks. And I have to use X. Plus, then equal, less than or equal to 30. All right, now you can't see anything, so you do menu 5-1, and it will take you to it. So that's 36.6. Okay, 36 and 6/10. Now it's shaded this direction. So if it's shaded that direction, remember that you're going to use that inequality, so less than, and it has a line, so less than or equal to. Okay. Now on this one, it says which inequality does not match. Okay, so this is the picture I want it to match. So I'm going to graph each one. Okay, and if it doesn't match, I'm going to mark it off. If it does match, I'm good to go. So Control Dot, go to 2, and then delete 6, and you type it exactly like it looks. 6x less than 18. That one is a match. Okay, so this one is good. Control Doc, 2, delete 6, and then you got negative 6x, and then less than negative 18. Okay, that one does not match. That is not a match. So I'm going to make sure, Doc, 2, delete 6, you got negative 6x is greater than negative 18. That's a match. And then probably that one is also a match. 2, delete 6. You got negative 18, control equal, or less than negative 6x. And that one's also a match. So the only one that does not match is B. Okay? So on number 7, I want to see which one matches. So all you have to do is graph. So just be careful when you graph them. All right? Control Doc. I'm going to go to 2 and delete 6. Make sure you type in the whole thing and make sure you type it in carefully. So negative 2x minus 6y, control equal, you got the greater than negative 12. Enter. Now, when you do that, first of all, do menu 5-1 and double check. That's at a 2. This is also at a 2, so that's okay. And I go to the right, and it touches at 6. Now, that looks like it might touch at 6. It may be 5 or 6. So this looks pretty good, okay? So I'm going to wait on that one. I couldn't definitely change it or not. Now, some of you see that these are all pretty close, so you can tab an up arrow and you can adjust. So I can change that to, all I have to do is go over and change the sign. So delete and then control enter, and I need the less than symbol. Enter. That definitely does not match. Okay, and if I hit tab and up arrow, this time I need to go over and change the minus to a plus. And this one is greater than. So control equal, and it's greater than. That one does not match. And then you can hit tab, up arrow, and then it's a less than. And control enter, it's less than. Okay, so it's under, but the line does not match. So the one that matches is definitely A. Okay? So number 8, a high school drama club is performing a musical benefit to local charity. Tickets are $5 each. Now this is huge. Tickets are $5 each, so you know that that's going to be 5 times T. They also receive donations of $5.65. This word right here, received is a plus. So I also received means plus 565. They want to raise at least 1,500. So at least means that you want it to be greater than or equal to 1,500. And then you just find the one that matches. So I have 5 next to a variable. Okay, so this does not have 5 next to a variable, so A is gone. That doesn't either, so B is gone. 5 next to a variable, 5 next to a variable, that's good. And then you have to have the symbol right here. You have to have greater than or equal to. And this one has greater than or equal to. This one is missing the line. Okay, so that's why it's D. Number 9, Joe is traveling to the Texas State Fair. He wants to buy some deep fried Oreos and bacon wrapped corn dogs for him and his friends to try. Fried Oreos require 4 tickets each. Okay, so that's going to be 4 tickets each for the Oreos, okay, or the fried Oreos. So I'm going to put, I'll use F for fried, okay? And, so that's your plus. Bacon wrapped corn dogs require 6 tickets each. So that's going to be 6 times the bacon, okay? So this one is 6 tickets each. He budgeted enough money to purchase 60 tickets. So he has enough money to get 60 tickets. He can't go over that, so it has to be less than or equal to 60. Okay, so 4. Now, look at, this is what's important right here. See, this is Oreos, is your X. And that was my Oreos right here. So this has to be X. So 4X plus. And then the bacon is Y is the number of bacon corn dogs. Okay, there's a typo right there. So that is 6Y. So make sure it's 4X plus 6Y. So 4X plus 6Y, that's good. It's not 6X. 4X and 6Y, that's not right. And then you have to have this inequality, less than or equal to. So that would be A. Okay, so you have to double check carefully to see which one it is. All right, now the next one. Number 10, match the inequality. So I'm going to start with number 10 on the next video.